Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Delivery Express video. Yeah, that's right, even though we got a patch yesterday, we're already getting a Sims Delivery Express drop today. And we already had another one this month, so yeah, I don't know why the contents of this one weren't just put in yesterday's patch, but okay, I guess we'll go with it. I did notice even before I restarted my game to have the new content, the Ring Ring Phone Girl is gone from the main menu except for the one panel that she can still appear in with that generic Ring Ring one we've had for a while now. So yeah, thank goodness that only lasted a day with that whole takeover thing. Anyways, the first thing you'll probably notice once again after restarting your game is that the play scenario button is highlighted in red. We got yet another scenario. Unfortunately, this is a limited time one. Yep, they are still doing those. This one is an intermediate scenario called Frog Fanatic, which is themed around collections. And this one is available to start until May 24th, 2022. The description reads, "A sim is frantically trying to gather all the frog facts of the world. After all, frogs are riveting creatures that can be used for a whole slew of things, even breeding." I keep forgetting you can do that. This frog fanatic totally cannot wait to hop right into the nearest pond and collect all the frog friends. Requirements: one sim who's young adult or older, and potential outcomes is just complete all the goals and find all the frog friends. So it does work a bit similarly that way to the Plant Sim one we also got earlier this month. That one is still labeled as easy, so no, that update for that scenario that I spoke about in a previous video is not in the game yet. Unfortunately, you do have to start this with a brand new sim. You can't just use an existing household for it, which is a huge shame. But what goals do you actually have to complete? Well, they are shown on the left-hand side. So there's catch a frog from a log with a dog in the fog in a bog. And catch a frog from a pond. Look for frogs in ponds at parks or build your own pond. Catch a frog from a water pump. So those are specifically in Oasis Springs. Breed 9 frogs by having at least 2 frogs in your inventory and then clicking on the breed interaction from clicking on a frog. Then click on the fridge or stove and cook boiling frog hot pot, which requires level 7 cooking skill. Fish while using frog as bait, which requires level 3 fishing skill. Catch or breed 8 unique common frogs. Catch or breed 6 unique uncommon frogs. And finally, catch or breed 4 unique rare frogs. If you don't happen to have enough room on your lot for a pond, a really good way to get started is to head to the Central Park in either Willow Creek or Oasis Springs, because both of those parks do have that big pond object that we've had since the game first released, and you can start looking for frogs over there. I think this scenario is actually pretty interesting, so it is too bad that this one's only available for a limited time and that it has to be done with a new sim rather than an existing one. Another thing we got in this Sims Delivery Express drop is the Earth Love tank top, available for both masculine and feminine frames. And I think this one is pretty cute, even though it doesn't really seem like much. I think the texture on it is nice, and I love the little design on there. Feels like it was made for Earth Day. It is too bad they missed that by about a week, but my Sims do actually celebrate Earth Day every sim year anyways, so yeah, I could still use it then. Plus, that's just good for eco-friendly Sims in general. By the way, no, body hair is not in the Sims Delivery Express drop. That's just custom content from Lumia Sims that I've had in my game for a long time now. We also got a new plant, a new medium-sized cactus called the Night Blooming Cereus. For 120 simoleons. Behold the beauty of this pretty prickly cacti that just goes to show that some of the prettiest of things can come from the darkness. And before someone makes a werewolf hint out of that, whether outdoors or in, this desert beauty is sure to brighten up even the darkest night. This cactus proved to be more interesting than I thought, because the first few swatches, yeah, pretty much what you would expect, but the last two, they just strike me as something that would fit in perfectly with Planet Sixum from Get to Work. I tweeted about this already, and people are making guesses that this is supposed to be a hint for a Get to Work refresh. I don't know if that would be the case, but I think Get to Work has a pretty high chance of being the next pack refresh either way. Also, I noticed when you place this cactus outside, it only glows at night, not during the day, but then if it's placed inside, it seems like it just glows all the time. So interesting, some special property for this one. I do wish this plant had been a bit smaller by default so that it could fit on more surfaces. I was surprised that it doesn't go on counters, but at least it does size down fairly well. Last but certainly not least, we got 2 Arab-inspired recipes, the first being Za'atar Manakish, and the second being Kanafe. Za'atar Manakish requires level 3 cooking skill to make. This well-known Arab savory pastry can be enjoyed as a snack or appetizer. It's comprised of a flatbread topped with olive oil and za'atar, a mixture of the herbs, spices, and sesame seeds, and can sometimes include white cheese. It is vegetarian safe, and you can use herbs to cook it. Kanafe requires a little bit more knowledge to make, needing cooking skill level 4. This Arab dessert is a sweet and savory treat that is quite popular with many cultures. Kanafe is made with a traditional shredded pastry that is mixed with clarified butter and includes a layer of cheese. Once cooked, it is soaked in a sweet syrup made from sugar that can be infused with either orange blossom or rose water, and is sometimes topped with crushed pistachios. There are many different variations of this dish across the various Arab regions and cultures, but all are quite tasty. Again, vegetarian safe. I think these are nice additions to the growing list of recipes, and I feel they actually look pretty decent compared to a few of the other recipes we've gotten in recent months. Considering all the recipes we've been getting recently through Sims Delivery Express, as well as ones we've gotten over the years with packs such as City Living and Snowy Escape, I think it would be great if we were able to sort recipes by the culture they've originated from. So, for example, we could view all the Indian recipes at once, or all the Japanese ones, or all the Arab ones. I think that would be a really nice way of just looking through all the different recipes we have from all the different cultures represented so far in The Sims 4. Overall, I think this Sims Delivery Express drop is pretty good. Definitely the better out of the 2 that we've received for the month of April. I do wish the scenario was permanent and could be done with existing households, and it would have been nice if the cactus was a bit smaller so it could fit on more surfaces without having to move objects. But other than that, yeah, definitely better than the previous one. So feel free to let me know your thoughts on this Sims Delivery Express drop in the comment section below. And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!